So recently, after starting my Bazi course, a lot of students have asked me in private whether I will be able to teach them 紫微斗数 also. And I realized that a lot of students actually, on their own, they have some background in terms of the learning of Bazi, and they are able to grasp the concepts very quickly after my teachings, especially. And given that I saw that many students have the potential to learn 紫微斗数, so and also to accommodate to their requests, I have decided to start this 紫微斗数 course. This 紫微斗数 course will be a comprehensive course which also comes with a lifetime coaching, and we'll touch on all the major stars in 紫微斗数. For example, in the 紫微 system, the stars such as 紫微星、天机星, or the Taiying star, Wuqu star, Tiantong star, and Lianzheng star within the Tianfu system, which is the Tianfu, Taiying, Tangnan, Jumen, Tianshang, Tiannang, Qisha, Po-jun. And then there are also various auspicious stars such as Wenchang, Wenqu, 左父右比, Tianqui, Tianyue, Yue, Liu, Chun, Tianma, and the inauspicious stars such as Qingyang, Tuoluo, Huaxing, Lingxing, Dikong, Dijie, and the four flying stars that are Hua Lu, Hua Quan, Hua Ke, Hua Ji. All right, all these stars are actually the most of the time are the most influential, or the stars that are able to influence our destiny the most. Okay, so inside these lessons that I will teach, okay, especially for to the students who have a basic knowledge of 八字, I will be able to explain to you how this chart will actually plays a role within our 14 domains. Okay, namely they are the our self destiny domain, our parents domain, our mind karmic domain, our property domain, our career domain, friends domain, travel domain, body illnesses domain, wealth domain, children domain, spouse domain, siblings domain, and the like. Okay. There are also additional domain. Okay, within the 紫微斗数 system, at a high level of study. Actually, there are some domains that are beyond these 14 domains, but I will only teach this to a higher level students who have acquired a higher level of understanding. All right, there are some domains that I actually beyond that 14 domain if you are well versed in the 紫微斗数 system of analysis. All right. Therefore, I will encourage students to first go through the 八字 course first before moving on to this 紫微斗数 course. But I'm not saying that it's a must. If you are very insistent in terms of the learning of this 紫微斗数 course, you may also go straight ahead, and I may also touch on the basic foundation for you. Therefore, you can actually sign up this course, this 紫微斗数 course, right? And I will include the basics for you, the part of 八字 that is necessary for the learning of 紫微斗数. Okay, in terms of 八字, right, you will also, always need to determine the strength of the day master, but that's not the case for 紫微斗数. Thus, it is in a way clearer and more direct in terms of analysis. All right, and in terms of 八字, right, you will always need to check on the check on the strength of the day master. And once the strength of the day master is being considered wrongly in terms of the strength, the entire chart can go wrong. But that's not the case for 紫微斗数. 紫微斗数 doesn't have to take into the account of the strength of the day master, which is necessary in 八字. OK， 就是呢，我们紫微斗数呢，就是不需要找那个日元的那个强弱的哈。有时候呢，我们八字嘛，八字有时候呢，因为找错你那个就是判断错你那个入主的那个强弱哈，所以就让呢那个八字数算错了，就是离之毫米，貌至千里哦，就是 a little bit of mistake in terms of the determination of the strength of the day master will result in a completely different analysis. That's one difficult point that's difficult to learn. Okay, sometimes it takes many years of experience before you can accurately determine the strength of the day master when it comes to a 八字 chart. But in terms of 紫微斗数, you don't have to look at that. All right. Perhaps for today's purposes, I will just share some slides to you to introduce you some of the basic concepts related to 紫微斗数. All right. So let me start by sharing my screen. Okay, let me just start by sharing my screen. Okay, have prepared for you some slide. Yep. So in terms of 紫微斗数, right, it is actually a more direct system of analysis. All right. It doesn't require to have a lot of calculation in terms of the strength of the day master. All right. And strictly, okay, just from the stars that are within your main destiny or self domain or the 命宫, right, you'll be able to determine a lot of things. For example, you will be able to quickly determine the characteristics of the person or personality trait of the person. 就是呢，我们呢在紫微斗数的命盘那个命宫里面呢，就是你看那个命宫是什么，有什么星在里面呢，你就很快呢就可以很准确的知道那个人的性格是怎么样的。所以呢 also explain in Cantonese because some of my students are from Hong Kong. 所以呢，你喺紫微斗數裏面咧，其實你好快咧就可以知道一個人嘅性格係點樣嘅，即係你唔需要話好似八字咁樣咧，需要去睇佢嗰個命宮嘅即係佢個日主嘅強弱咯。因為咧有陣時判斷日主嘅強弱就係八字嘅一個重點。如果咧即係你偏差少少咧，個 judgment 偏差咗少少，就叫做嗰個就叫離之毫米，謬之千里咯，係咪？即係你偏錯咗少少咧。嗰個成個八字嗰個判斷咧就會錯啦。So to explain this in English, in terms of 八字, we will always need to determine the strength of the day master in order to facilitate a correct analysis or understanding of that person's 八字 chart, but not so in the analysis of 紫微斗数, right? And thus, right, by looking at the birth chart, we can actually easily determine the characteristics of the person, or even the interactional characteristics or interactional patterns of that person, and how the person will observe the things in their life and set goals, have life planning, and also how to correct their behavior. All right. So to read this in Chinese, OK， 就是呢，我们可以用紫微斗数呢做很多的一种推测，好像观察、分类、评量啊、统计与归纳。好，然后可以设一些目标啦，设立整理一些方案啦，设定计划好像行动啊，或者判断一个人呢会不会得到在某一些project 上面得到成功啊，或者需要改正自己什么东西。好，所以呢，紫微斗数呢也是有点可以用来呢帮助自己的生活了，就是我们知己知彼，百战百胜嘛，这是孙子兵法的一个理论哈。In terms of the 紫微斗数 analysis, you also facilitate the how we plan our life to achieve quick success. Okay, it's coherent with the philosophy of the art of war, which is 孙子兵法，就是to know oneself and to know our enemy, we will in 1,000 battle we will win, or in 100 battle we will win 100 times. OK， 就是那跟我们紫微斗数就是可以看我们的个人特质，就是我们自我的那个特质行为是怎么样啊，如何能够变得更好啊，然后能够怎么样去 sustain 我们的那个 advantage， 然后就是去维持我们的那个优势了。又在我们职场方面也是可以判断我们的职场关系，然后还有我们创业的那个能力，个人的职场天赋是什么啊，适合做什么的工作啊，能够有怎么样才会有更好的发展啊，会主管同事之间的那种关系啊，也是通通可以在紫微斗数里面很清楚的能够看得到了。还有两性之间的关系，我们的夫妻啊、亲子啊、父母之间的关系。然后孙子兵法就是说知己知彼，百战百胜的不知彼则一胜一负不知彼也不知己呢，每战必损了所以呢 ，it is very important for us to know ourselves by understanding the study of our own life by plotting a 紫微斗数 chart and looking at our own life, and then analysis the position of the stars that are placed within the 40 major domains, all right, within our birth chart. Such an analysis will be able to facilitate a better understanding of our own potential, our characteristics, and also our relationship with our colleagues, our bosses, our interaction within our workplace, and whether we will be able to sustain our success in our career development. And also in terms of the spousal relationship, our children relationship, our parents relationship, and friends relationship, all these are shown clearly within the 紫微斗数 charts, okay, without the necessity of plotting a budget chart to determine the strength of the day master. 所以紫微斗數嘅優點咧，就係咧，佢好容易咧就可以反映到一個人嘅特質咯。又好，我啱講咗嗰啲好似主星啊，有咩主星啊？好似咧就有好似一啲紫微星系嘅，好似紫微星啊、天機星、太陽星、武曲星、天同星、廉貞星、天賦星系嘅天賦星、太陰星、貪狼星、巨門星、天上星、天梁星、七煞星、破軍星。同埋咧，加埋啲八吉啊、八六空星啊、四化星，好似文昌、文曲、左輔右弼、天魁、天月、六全、天馬星、六空星、擎羊、陀羅、火星、鈴星、地空、地劫星，同埋四化星、化聯、化祿、化權、化科同埋化忌咧，呢啲星咧都可以令我哋好容易咧睇到一個命盤嘅人生趨勢係點樣，可以令我哋好清楚知道一個人佢嘅職場發展係點樣啦，佢嘅兩性關係係點啊、親子關係啊、父母關係等等呵。而且我哋仲有一啲咧係叫乙級星，好似天官星、天福星、天虛星、天哭星、龍池星、鳳閣星、紅鸞星、天喜星、孤常星、寡宿星啊、破碎星等等啊，仲有好多星，好似華蓋、天德、天才，呢啲乙級嘅星我都會喺我嘅課程裏面講解。So there are actually other forms of stars also called the minor stars, which are 天光 for instance 天官、天府、天戌、天孤、龍池、鳳閣、紅鸞、天喜等等，這些孤星啊、三台啊、恩官 all these stars will be included in the study of this 紫微斗數 and 紫微斗數study, all right? So there are a lot of things to study in 紫微斗數, so you have to prepare yourself also. It is more how to say, it is a study that requires even more effort, I will say, personally speaking, than the learning of 八字, because there are so many stars, all right? Whereas in the 八字, basically you just learn the 10 heavenly stems, the 12 earthly branches, and the 神煞, the 10 gods, and then you are quite ready to be able to conduct an analysis. But in terms of 紫微斗數, there are the major destiny trend, there are the 流年 or the yearly period, and there's also the 小生, which is the minor trend, and also the month and the day and the hour and the minutes and on, all right? So 紫微斗數 is more complicated, but it is also clearer in a sense that you'll be able to show the minor details within your life, all right? So therefore, we can actually divide the various groups of stars, all right, into such kind of categories. For example, we have the dominant star, which is called 自配型, the influence star, which is called 影响型, the compliance star, which is called 分析型, or the steadiness star, which are called 穩健型. OK， 所以咧，紫微斗數嘅星可以分為呢四種類啦，就是支配型、影響型、分析型、穩健型咁樣噶啦。Okay, so the 紫微斗數星紫微斗數的星可以分為支配型、影響型、分析型、穩健型啊。Okay, for instance, in terms of 紫微斗數, right, we can analyze the style of or person behavior. For example, the 破軍和破軍、七煞、廉政、貪婪are all of the 開創型, or those who likes to create new breakthrough in their life. They like to have adventurous journey, okay, in life. Or they like to start something on their own. For instance, they like to start their own business or even travel overseas to have a new kind of lifestyle, for instance. Okay, and we also have the 自完型, which are the supportive stars. Okay, they are like the 太陽、巨門、天機. All right, they are more supportive. All right. most of the time they provide a supporting role, okay, to the people around them, okay. And we also have the leadership stars, which are like the 紫微、天府、武曲、天上, and the cooperative stars, which are the 太阴汤、天梁 and 天同 ，alright。所以咧喺紫微斗數星裏面咧，我哋就可以睇到唔同嘅星就有唔同嘅一個 characteristics 喺裏面噶啦。好似咧七煞、破關啊、廉貞啊、貪狼呢啲就係開創型噶咯。咁啊，紫微、天父啊、武曲、天水呢啲就係領導型嘅。太陰、天梁、天同呢啲就合作型嘅咯。太陽、巨門、天機呢啲就係支援型嘅。咁咧in terms of 就是我們紫微斗數了哈，不同的星就有不同的一個性質了哈。好像這些星就是開創型的，這些星就是領導型的，這些星就是合作型，這些都是自玩型的。And 所以呢，他們也有不同的一個behavior or thinking pattern， 好像這邊的好像開創型的七殺、破軍、廉貞、貪婪，他們就比較是思考型，和紫微、天府、武曲也是天象這些星也是比較思考型的然後呢，好像太陽啊、巨門、天星、太陽、天梁、天同，這些都是比較性感的他們會比較 emotional，alright。Yeah, so towards the left, all these stars are more relying on their intuitive ability to make judgment, whereas for those on the right, okay, such as 紫微、天府、武曲、天上、太阴、天同、天梁, all these are more towards the use of their emotional judgment, all right, in terms of decision making, all right. Thus, there are actually many things to share with you. Okay, so for today's live, I will just give you a brief introduction on what 紫微斗数 is all about. Okay, I have to speak in both English, Mandarin, and Cantonese because I am having students from Hong Kong also. So I will try to shift my language channel, all right, to accommodate to my students from different locations, okay, in the globe, all right. My study can be catered to you wherever you are, okay. Whether you are in India or Canada or Hong Kong or Britain or America or in Malaysia, okay, wherever you are, you can contact me and WhatsApp me, all right. My WhatsApp number is +65 984 111 okay. Let me repeat, +65 984 111 and I will coach you one-to-one, all right. My lessons are always including I include this lifetime of coaching for all my students because I believe each of you have a different level of understanding, and it will not be fair for me to throw all of you the same kind of material or the same level of study, okay. And then I will look at how the background you have in terms of the learning of for example, 八字 and 紫微斗数, and then cater my study materials and the teaching for you, so that you don't have to be worried whether you have zero background or you have already a very high sufficient knowledge to or you just want to advance or worse. My course fee is always the same, okay. I won't change my course fee regardless of the background knowledge you have, okay. Yep, so thank you very much for watching. Do like and share, and do feel free to contact me in private if you would like to know more about this course, all right. The cost fee is 600 Singapore dollars, all right. I can accept PayPal and even international bank transfer, all right. So I hope you find today's introduction interesting, and yeah, so do contact me in private if you are interested, all right. Thank you very much and wishing all of you a good day.